alcohol detox if you... What the fuck? I don't know why it didn't pick back up. Yeah, if I'm actually taking streaming serious, if you're interested in watching.
I already told you, AJ. You have to play something that interests me for me to watch. Start playing RimWorld and streaming it, I'll consider it. The other games you're playing right now, absolutely not interested.
I'm surprised you don't stream when PUBG, RimWorld.
Because it's pirated.
So? Just don't show your Steam.
It's pirated.
It does?
Right when you launch the game, it says this is a non-Steam copy. Would you like to fix it by relogging? So I don't want to deal with it. Every time I'd launch it, I'd have to like make sure, and that's what I visibly know of. There might be something that I don't know of that shows. So I'm not taking the risk. Maybe I'll consider streaming, maybe I won't. Who knows? I mean, like I said, I'm only going to consider streaming if I'm going to take it seriously. And currently, it's not on the agenda. But who knows, that could change. I'll tell you what's on the agenda right now, though. Stone lumber axe. God, I needed this for so long. Every day. Blank casts cannot be remelted down in the smeltery. God damn it. I only made 5 of it, but that still pisses me off. But I do have something about it. Okay, so here's gonna be my test. I don't understand how Tinker Tools draws its durability. Like, I cannot see a pattern here or anything like that as to where it gets its durability from. So, I'm going to count up the total durability on this sumbitch when I craft it. So according to this, a wooden tough rod is 25 durability with modifier of 1. The broadaxe head is 120. Stone binding is 20. And stone large plate is 120. So does this add it all together and then average it? Or does it just add each piece? We're about to find out. I never upgraded to a tool forge. Are you fucking me? Don't I have the fucking block? Yeah, I didn't do it because I didn't have seared brick, but I unlocked that a while ago. Oh, that's a lot of inventory room I need that I don't have. My coke oven's taking 10 years that I just made to do anything. But yeah, if you saw the start on this pack that I've got, it is actually fucking retarded. I don't know how I got this lucky. I started, 50 blocks in front of me was a desert with a desert temple. My first map I generated was in the middle of an ocean on an island of Savannah, and it didn't have a desert connecting to it, and it was just ocean around it. So I said, fuck this, and I regenerated it. And I went with some crazy ass seed of like -1 quadrillion with a whole bunch of different digits. And anyway, I start the map. In front of me is a desert, 50 blocks or so, and then there's a desert temple right there. I ended up going down in it with no light at all, trying to see my way through it. Cool. I decided to follow the like desert direction. I go south. Out of my vision on the horizon, I see a plains, and then I also see a village like right on the edge of it, and I'm like, sweet, well there's where I'm gonna live. And then I finally get the slime sling up and running, and so I decide to go east. Desert within like 200 blocks, there's a village in the desert. Then I head southeast, 200 more blocks, another village. Yeah, in between a savanna and a desert, and a plains. And then I go southeast about 1,000 blocks, and so far I've encountered like 2 more deserts on top of the current one, and then I find jungle. And I'm like, holy dicks, are you serious? I found literally everything I could want. But I've raided 3 desert temples. I've filled a wooden storage crate from Immersive Engineering with capacitors from Enderio, the ancient ones. So those are Gucci. I'm not gonna have to worry about any of that when I get there. But yeah, it's crazy.
Sounds like one hell of a start.
Getting fucking spoon-fed is what that is. I don't even know what to say. Keep that. On top of that, because I started in a village, Tinker's Construct added emerald as a material for tools. And so I went and mined up like 160 coal. Turns out I only needed 40, but whatever. Went and mined up like 160 coal, came and traded. The villager got 7 emeralds, turned 2 of them into a pickaxe head. Boom, diamond level pickaxe. Actually, cobalt level pickaxe. Really early. And it's like, Jesus, this is good. But yeah, the playthrough's going pretty good. I'm finding it very hard to stay playing it though. Like, that goddamn mod was really a pain in my balls. Astral Sorcery. Like, now that I'm past it, I'm finding more motivation, but oh god, I just would do one step, and because I had to like go to Skycap, and then I had to find like a shrine in the world, and that apparently took me some time. Yeah, it just wasn't very enjoyable. Okay, so the durability on this thing is 264. 120 plus 120 is 240. Plus 25 is 265. No, plus 20 on the stone binding is 265. Plus the wood rod is 290. So I don't know where it's getting its durability from, but I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I can chop trees down in one hit now. That's all I care about. Oh, that feels good. I also can fuck off nighttime. They nerfed the bed recipe. Made it cheaper. Now well, kind of. You have to get to gold to make a bed, which means you have to get to a smeltery. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that was lovely. Apparently sleeping in the bed like sticks you to it. And then I went to get out of it, and then I had a kick me button pop up, and it made me leave the world, but I don't see why I should have done that in the first place. Fuck you, game. No, I'm still really enjoying RimWorld, but I'm finding very quickly that I'm really shat at it. And I'm not sure why. Like, I've taken the necessary precautions and steps to keep my colonies alive, and it's just not happening. I mean, I'm definitely making myself at a disadvantage early on by starting with nothing, but I do kind of like that gameplay aspect. Like how you start in Minecraft, that's how I'm doing it. But you're supposed to start with 3 colonists, and you're supposed to start with 450 steel scattered around the map, and 300 wood scattered around the map.
How'd you try playing it that way?
I have. It just wasn't that much fun to me. Like, if you start with that type of style, you skip a lot of the learning phase, I feel. Because you have enough steel and enough wood to craft, like, awesome, RimWorld's not loading. Alright, looks like I'm playing RimWorld. But if you do it that way, then it feels like you're skipping a lot of the early game steps. Like, where you are supposed to get the materials for all the shit you're making. And I didn't like that. I wanted those kind of steps. But yeah, there's definitely... there's a mod I really want to get. I'm actually probably going to restart. I restart a lot. But there's a mod I really want to get called Mad Skills. And it stops skill decay. That is one of the major things I hate about the game. There's also one that stops friendly fire that I would also like to get. Because friendly fire makes animal usage like garbage. right now I have 4 elephants in my colony, and I don't even want to send them into battle because they're gonna do me less favors than you'd imagine. Like, the main purpose of them is for sapper groups, but even against sapper groups, they're not very good. Like, they run in and they start melee combat with enemies, and my guys just shoot them in the back, like constantly, because an elephant's a huge goddamn target. And yeah, I don't really like that. So friendly fire I might disable, as in like get a mod to disable that, and also mad skills is going to be the important one. So skill decay, I can get someone up to level 20, which is the proficiency in that skill department is labeled as godlike, and I can get them up to 20, and then they're like as good as they can get. So in terms of what this does, like if I'm constructing a bed, I probably have like a 1 in 10 chance of it coming out legendary quality. I think the lowest quality that a level 20 constructionist can make is good quality.
Oh, hold that thought, Detox.
Yeah.
I just heard a guy. I can't tell if that was first floor or second floor. It was first floor, and he just wasted me in 2 shots. Alright.
Yeah.
Friendly fire.
Well, no, the mad skills thing.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is, unless your colonist consistently does said whatever constantly, your skills are going to degrade over time. Based on what level they have is how fast it will degrade. It's called skill decay. And after they reach level 10 in a skill, 0 to 20, they will start to decay. So, what the problem with this is like it'll decay maybe once every couple like once every 2 seconds if they're at level 10, up to 8 every second if they're at level 20. And based on what skill it is, you can't get it high, like higher. Unless you're harvesting organs off of enemies, you're not going to see a doctor get over 13. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll see 14. I think my doctor is currently 14, my best one. But if you're harvesting organs, it gives a fatty amount of experience. I mean, I harvested like one guy's damn near complete body. I have extended prosthetics into organs, so I can like harvest more organs off of people, and I can also replace a lot more organs than the base game allows. Base game allows you to replace like what? Eyes, arms, and legs. But in the extended one, you can actually craft your own prosthetics, and there's new versions of them that can, like, there's mechanical body parts for like lung, kidney, ribs, etc. Some are better, some are worse. It's a good mod. I like it a lot. Adds a lot of content. It even adds a prosthesis trade ship that has the biggest fucking cash pile I've ever seen. I think it's at like 15 or 16 grand. And yeah, they're cool. Oh, so does the textiles trader. I like them too. But anyway, the major skills that I want to get mad skills for, like construction, you can get to 20 and keep it at 20 relatively easily. But medicine, you will not be able to do it with. Shooting, you will not be able to do it with, unless you literally make that colonist go to you can place down like a sleeping spot and then tell them to shoot at it, and they can never destroy a sleeping spot because it's just a designated area, but they will shoot at it. And so you give a colonist like a pistol, which has the lowest cooldown, lowest warm-up time, and they just shoot at that thing. And so as soon as they wake up, you tell them to go shoot at it, and then as soon as they go to bed, whatever, they wake up, tell them to go shoot at it, and you just do that for like a long while, and they'll eventually become 20. If they're not passionate about it at all, fat chance they will not get 20. It'll decay too fast. But certain skills, you just can't see it getting to 20. Shooting, melee, definitely melee. Social, medicine, crafting is really hard to get to 20. I've never seen a level 20 miner or had one. There's just not enough mining to be done. But so that pisses me off. So I'm going to install this mod, Mad Skills, which means I have 2 options with it. Option A is turn off skill decay completely, and option B is turn off skill decay, being able to decrease them by level. So if they reach level 20, they cannot decay below 20. But if they are level 19, they will still experience decay throughout 19. But as soon as they hit 20, that doesn't matter anymore. I like that one. That one sounds more balanced, but that's not going to fix the issue. I'm still never going to see a high-level miner shooter Artistic is another one that can get high, but I never use it frequently enough. Intellectual is the easiest one to get to 20 in the game, but once the research runs out, that guy just starts decaying. And intellectual is completely related to how fast you can produce drugs. And lately, I've been having my colonists take Wake Up on the regular, because that shit's great. 50 productivity for a day, and it's not addictive if you take it every 3 or 4 days. I like it. But yeah, I'm for sure gonna get mad skills. What's the other one? There was a turret mod I saw that adds like a whole bunch of turrets, and I liked the idea because they added like a little bit of tactics with the turrets. Like the sniper turret has low health, long range, high damage, so you kind of got to keep it back and safe. You've got more frontline turrets that are shorter range. You've got bigger turrets, whatever. Oh, and here you go. In Alpha 16, godlike skills 20 can decay back into 19. As some of you know, a small quirk in RimWorld's skill system is that once skills reach level 20, they do not decay anymore. This gives a feeling of permanent progression as a reward for skill mastery. However, I've observed multiple instances of skills decaying back into 19 after reaching 20 in Alpha 16. A too smart researcher researching for almost a year had maxed out researching for months, yet after a short break to focus on crafting, researching slipped back into 19. Is this a glitch or intended? And I believe the developer said, it's been a feature for almost a year now. If you don't want them to decay, get the Get Mad Skills mod to stop it from doing so. If I remember right, Tynan added this so there isn't a full colony of 20 everything supermen. Anything above level 10 skill decays. The higher up it is, the quicker the decay. It will decay down to 9
hang on a
with
sec.
1. Okay.
Okay, got him.
Yeah. Either way, I'm getting it. What was the other mod I said? Not the turret one. Mad skills and something. I guess I'll look at that thread I was on earlier. There's one that basically adds Pam's Harvest Craft to the game. So instead of harvesting just like rice, potatoes, corn, berries, it adds tons. And they're all tiered. I might get that as well. Yeah, I'll tell you in a sec. Or I'll just give you the page when you're not playing or not busy. At least one good thing about that game you're playing is you can get in and out of games really fast.
Yeah, like it actually, I had this
It's
issue
super
last night.
popular.
I accidentally clicked play when I was waiting for a group, and it put me in a match so fast I couldn't hit cancel.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of popularity in it right now. Okay, so can I read this or do you not want me to?
No, I'm good now.
Okay. Starter crops.
Pretty much if I hear footsteps, I'll just say hang on.
Okay. Okay, so starter crops. Potato, corn, rice, snow beets, and carrots. Basic nutrition you start with. Corn can be made into polenta. Snow beets don't die in the cold. Tier 1 researched crops.
That makes sense. They're snow beets. They
I know.
shouldn't die in the cold.
Well, I'm just saying because, like, cold kills crops in this game. So, Tier 1 researched crops. Grow skill level of 4 minimum. This is eggplant, squash, pumpkins, red lentils, beans, tomatoes, mushrooms. Eggplant, squash, tomatoes, pumpkins have higher nutrition than base crops. Red lentil and mushroom can be used as meat. Beans can be made into tofu. Tier 2 crops researched. Grow level 6. Watermelon, pineapple, grapes, blueberries, strawberries, cloudberries, gooseberries, and agave. Agave's already in the game. The others are not. Fruits have high nutrition value. Normally double that of Tier 1 crops. Tier 3 research crops. Grow skill of 8. Apple, banana, orange, peach, date, cherry, olives, coconut, fig. Fruit trees have high nutrition and large yields, but have long grow times. Cooking ingredients that you can make off of these: wheat, sugarcane, coffee beans, cocoa beans, and tea plants. Tobacco and nutro flowers for new drug production plants. Bamboo, a fast-growing grass used in simple wood construction. Grow resources. Wait.
Grow resources that like growing like gold and stuff like in Minecraft.
I'm looking. It It looks like it, yeah. Research resource plants to unlock the plants. Research electric smelting for the table. Long grow times. Crafting requirement to make resources. It looks like steel shrooms, plasteel bulbs, gold fern leaves, silver flower petals, and uranium root bulbs.
Question is, like, do they level and shit?
I don't want those though. That's not what I want. Gourmet garden. Oven used for making the following meal items: cornbread, sweet rolls, pizza, cookies, fruit pie, basic bread, chocolate muffin, dried fruit. Apparently you can dry any fruit and preserve it. Pumpkin pie, baked polenta, muffin, and cornbread muffin. And then various other things. But it's cool. Like, there's a lot of depth here. Like, polenta can be eaten raw with now bad thoughts. Made from cornmeal. Bulk recipe makes 4 to 16. Where's the one I was looking for? Tea made from tea leaves. Bulk recipe makes 2 to 10 joy and drug item. Coffee, same thing. Salted meat, pickled vegetables, simple vegetable salad, cheese, cornmeal, flour, soy milk. Like, they've just got so much. It looks like it might do a little bit too much for me though. Add, like, just too much. It does look like it makes food a lot easier to deal with. Because you can just, like, you make large amounts. It's, instead of making 1 meal at a time, like chocolate muffins make 12 at a time. You know, logic. There's new fabric too, which is actually pretty good. Damn, it actually does. So far from reading what's put in here, I'm seeing 2 different things that are actually other mods that it does. First one is salvage apparel allows you to turn unwanted clothes back into raw materials. That is the recycle mod. And then the other one is simple meal made from meat and or vegetables. Bulk recipe makes 1 or 4. It says field and electric cook stoves. Electric stove is researched under advanced cooking, 25% faster on recipes. Both stove have a bulk 4x recipes for simple, fine, lavish, pemmican, and kibble. And I'm actually using a mod that does that right now called Feed the Colonists, which is colonists spend too much time going back and forth dealing with cooking. So you can, like, make it a lot easier by having them do 4 recipes at once. Kind of like what it would be if you were using a whole cook stove.
Alright, I hear a car 98. I want to chase that guy down. What the fuck? Guy was just, like, glitched into the ground.
Yeah. Person?
Yeah. So just popped him in the head. Like, completely unarmed. Like, it looked like he just, like, lagged out and was stuck in the ground. But it's weird, because I pay attention to how many people drop in an area, and there's only 2 of us that were here, so he must have walked in and crashed. It's the only thing that makes sense.
How's it going?
It is going.
Oh yeah?
Looking at more rimroad mods to put in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, come on.
What do you mean? Just keep the conversation going.
Oh, okay. Sweet, I'm putting a more music thing.
You what?
No, don't tell me it downloads this way.
It downloads this way.
Damn it, I just... I have to download each one individually. Is there a way with Dropbox to just download everything by someone?
Like is it in a folder or anything?
Yes. 7 or 8 different RARs.
In a are
No.
you not wanting to download all of them?
I'd rather not have to click each one, you know?
I think you have to click each one.
Fuck that. Sorry man, your music mod is not gonna get used. Too much work.
Hey Detox, you wanna play Dota?
Oh, it's lag. I actually just fucked up my entire phone.
Just us?
Yeah, Alex isn't on.
Unranked?
I started on that lag actually just fucking saved you.
I have no clue what you just said.
Are you asking for overthrow or just anything?
I don't care.
Yeah, I could probably play 1. Maybe 2. Maybe 15.
Maybe 15.
I don't know. I'm not gonna... I don't really want to play with Ned anymore.
That's not even on.
I know. It's funny because that's what you guys have been saying for a while. I told him that yesterday, by the way. I was like, you know, all I ever hear from everyone is I don't want to play with Ned. And he's like, what? No one says that. And I was like, yeah.
Everyone says it.
Well, whatever.
Is it because he opened mics, or like I know Detox said he opened
It's
mics
everything.
a lot. Oh, it's just personality.
He open mics a lot. He tilts really easily. He only plays mid.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. I was upset yesterday because we get into a game. So we play first game, cool. We get into the second game. It's random draft, 20 heroes, I think. And he randoms, gets Shadow Demon, proceeds to bitch during the entire drafting phase that no one will swap him, and that he doesn't want to deal with playing Shadow Demon, and then like someone on the enemy team doesn't connect, and he's like, oh please abandon, please abandon, please abandon, and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, you're actually so annoying. Basically, randomed his hero, didn't like his hero, proceeded to whine and complain until the guy abandoned, and then he was super happy, and it's like, my god. When he was bitching because I wouldn't swap him.
IJ, are you joining?
What?
Are you joining IJ?
Maybe after this game.
How long?
I'm actually doing well, so I'm not sure.
Okay, well, up to you, Nick. I can
5
keep,
minutes,
I'm looking
15
at
minutes, 20 minutes, 50 minutes, 2 hours.
500 minutes.
Any numbers, IJ? Other than, well, I might do well, I might not.
Alright, pawns are now gonna play poker. Seems good.
Alright, fuck. Just gonna chill out in the hero demo.
Just give it like 5 minutes. You know how that game goes. He could die right away and he could not.
I know.
Yeah.
But what if we give it 5 minutes and then it's 5 minutes away?
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
Yeah. So I
Like
would
you
just
guys
give it
probably get one game in right now.
So you're telling me that you're gonna be playing PUBG for half an hour minimum?
Actually an hour.
Since when does an
Two.
Overwatch game take that long?
Dude, who said no regular game?
Oh. Man, I'm so out of practice, I'm gonna be useless.
Who cares?
Yeah, you should see my play. I was 1-4 with that OD. Don't worry.
Hey, give me
Basically, what Nick is getting at is if you want to come do something with someone, since you haven't even been coming on, this is we have been playing Dota quite a bit more as of late. So, take the option or not?
Yeah, it's 34 left right now. Circle centering somewhere that is going to be terrible. So give me a few.
Cool.
I don't know how to read this. It says, Pawns Play Together by Kudro Panda. Alright, cool. So I go to Kudro Panda's page, and he's made... $11 mods. Powerless. Expanded power. Kudro's drinks. Additional joy objects. Quarry. Kudro's stones. Zen garden. Kudro's alloys. Windows. Preset filtered zones and flags. There's nothing of they go together. Adds new objects and activities that bring joy to colonists. Okay, so is that just... Well, whatever. I'll get additional joy objects. Since he's got this, like, so well organized. For sure though, Mad Skills is getting installed. I wish I knew which mod prevented friendly fire. I would kind of like to get that. It does feel kind of cheaty, because friendly fire is a big deal in RimWorld, but it makes animal combat like garbage. I don't even want to use animals. And that's gay. Is that Sai, you're dead?
No.
Damn.
25 left, and I have an M24. I actually have a chance. But I know I'm just gonna get rushed as soon as I cut one round loose with this gun.
Hey, Nick.
Howdy, Talks.
Clearly, I'm not the only one. That's a mod. Name and all. And they.
I thought you
they
wanted
asked-
friendly fire.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't want friendly fire because I only go for animals that help me in combat, and all the good combat animals are huge. Your colonists end up shooting the animals more than the enemies. Like, way more. This is actually a good one. I don't know if it's updated. It does say Alpha 17, but he said that you can just reduce it. Like, it's scalable from 0 to 100%, 20% being they'll friendly fire 1/5 as much as they used to. But yeah, I'll install it. I don't want to deal with friendly fire. And you know, with this modded playthrough I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna try and actually beat the game. So instead of starting with a single colonist, starting with nothing, I'll do the start with 3 and I'll kind of hand tailor him towards what I want. For sure a miner. If I can get turrets up ASAP, that'd be great. I'm actually not a fan of the arachnophobia mod. Feels bad. I like the giant spiders and I like the concept, but I do not like... Wait, what? I thought I already turned Colts off. Oh, I've got it turned off in game. I'm not a big fan of the spider queens. Actually, I think what I'll do, maybe, I think that this is fair. I will use dev mode to delete the spider queens when they show up, and I'll put a raid in place. But the thing is, I can't gauge that. I don't know how strong the raid is supposed to be at the time. Fuck, I'm gonna have to think about that. Because, like, I'm not dealing with that shit. Those things are fucking retarded. I'm surprised that reading through the mod page, I didn't see anyone complaining about it, but I'm definitely... Goddamn 12 movement speed flies over walls, fucks colonists in 2 hits. Yeah.
Fuck!
Well,
7th.
well, you died.
Fuck, that was going good. 9 kills.
Yeah, I wish you wouldn't have screamed. Literally, like, I think my heart popped out of my throat, but we're good.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Sort by date modified.